I'm sorry, I've been sick. I haven't made a video in a while. Apologies. I hope that you're not getting sick this flu season because it is horrid. Horrid, I tell you. I don't know what's going around. What flu has been going around, but I've been bedridden. I've been swallowing ginger like my life depends on it. Garlic until like my sister, that's a vampire, stays away. Like I just don't know what's going on. Like what the heck virus has been going on. What, there's been COVID, influenza, whatever. Anyway, I hope you're all well. And I honestly don't know what's going on in the world right now, but all I know is that there's some virus going on, especially the UK. Like, what's happening in the UK? I don't even know. And honestly, it honestly does not feel like Christmas season, even though it snows. Even if it's like a white Christmas and it is a white, there's been snow this season. I just feel like the Christmas spirit ain't there. The Christmas spirit ain't there. The people are not buying shit. Excuse my language. Excuse my French. And oh my gosh, I've been watching Heated Rivalry, girl, and I'm just hearing now that it's funded by Canadian tax dollars. Is that true? Is this Canadian propaganda? Like, what is the Canadian government doing? Hello, what? If that is true, fact me. No, no, let me fact check this because huh? It is. Let me tell you, it is spicy, and it makes me want to go to Montreal. To be honest, oh my gosh, it is funded from Canadian government programs alongside investment. The government wants to distract the Canadians, try to bring some patriarchy in gay films. I swear. If that's the tactic, okay, slay, girl, slay. But, huh? I gotta say though, like after watching it, I'm like, like Montreal, Ottawa, let's go back. Let's take the Via Rail there. Let's go, let's go. But in all seriousness, like of all the things that the Canadian government is funding, they choose films of honey. Like groceries gonna cost a lot next year. I'm preparing for like a pescatarian diet because nobody's gonna be able to afford meat. Let alone like the problem with this cloned meat, this fake ass meat that's been going around. Like, is anyone, the thing is, like, I feel a lot of us, like in Canada, like, there's a stereotype of like, oh, Canadians are nice and like all that, but deep down, like, we've become compliant to the things that's happening in our country. Like, in the US, you have like riots, they charge and have like riots, and they're not necessarily peaceful. But with us, it's kind of like, what can you do? C'est la vie. Like, what the heck? They've just become compliant. Maybe it's the stereotype, like, all Canadians are nice, and we're trying subconsciously to uphold this narrative that we're, oh, nice. But nice doesn't mean being a doormat to the things that are happening in our country. The heck? Like, when will it become, like, past a breaking point where people are just gonna have nothing to lose and riot? Because I fear for next year. you hear that nobody has been like saying, "Oh, 2026 is my year." Nobody's been saying that. Because there sure is going to be drastic change. There is right now a paradigmal shift of like what's happening, and I'm like, yeah, we have to prepare ourselves both physically and mentally for what might happen next year or what's happening now, because we're not immune, literally, to the things that might become airborne or the things that might come in terms of conflict. So, you know, I'm so conflicted every day. It's like, in one sense, you want to like prepare yourself and like live off the grid and stay away from this conflict. Another side, you want to like help your community and like stand there and fight for your country. But then another side, you're like, oh, what has this country done for me? And you ask these questions and you like think deeper of like, what is actually happening? What is actually happening? You know, like, what a strange concept. Like, I'm always thinking, like, the reason why, like, this flu and during flu season, it spreads so much is not only because the little kids, they're, like, walking flus every season, like, working with kids. Teachers, you have a strong immune system, especially those elementary school teachers. Strong immune system, or like you have to have strong immune system to work with them. But I had a point here. I'm thinking about like the corporate work environment where you're forced to go to work now because it's like mandatory that it's not to return to office, and you're sick because you can't take sick days. You have a limited number of sick days. What a concept. That you only have like a certain amount of sick days. And your body's not fully recovered because you have to return to work because like it's needed. You're a priority. Like you have to. And then you get everyone else sick. And then it just takes, I don't know, like a month or less for like a big virus or a big outbreak to spread. And like, I'm just thinking, most countries don't have the capacity or can't afford at all to go have another lockdown and be like COVID-19. Like, thank God I'm not in healthcare. Oh, because that would be the amount of pressure and the amount of a flood of people. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm just thinking about, like, when I'm older, when I won't have a strong immune system, when I don't know, like, vulnerable, like a kid, and I won't have, like, the strength to, like, fight, like, pneumonia or, like, fight a flu, like, that's concerning. Because you never think, like, with the flu that you can you know, but that is possible. That is possible. I'm here yapping. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna drink my tea. This was catch up. I will see you again when I feel a little bit better, but you take care now.